1.25 lakh crores are being spent. We live in a republic that promises justice, equality and dignity, not just on paper but in policy. Yet when it comes to the Dalit sub plan, it's the same old game of allocation without transformation. Let's look at the hard truth now. The Dalit population versus Dalit expenditure. Dalits form over 20% of India's population right now. In 23-24, there was a lakh crores that was allotted for the Scheduled Caste Sub Plan. In 2025, it is 1.6 lakh crores. If the Dalits of our country form almost 20% of the population, then every single department must spend about 20% of their total budget on Dalit upliftment, not 3%, but a minimum of 20%. So ask yourself this, does 20% of Ministry of Power spending empower Dalit coal workers in Peddapalli? Do PSU CSR schemes reflect 20% of expenditure on Dalit based issues across the board? Has even 20% of skilling, safety and housing budgets reached Dalit families in mining zones? No. Not at all, because the state has mastered the art of allocate and forget, announce but not deploy. Dalit need is not a charity, it's a constitutional right. Let's make this crystal clear. The Dalit expenditure must match the Dalit population share. Anything less is actually fiscal untouchability. If you take land, labor and lungs of our Dalit communities and don't return infrastructure, income and dignity, then the government is not running a scheme, it's running a scam. This is a wake-up call to all the PSUs across the country. You eat the profits, but when it comes to the SCSP, all of us get this. We are having review meetings, we are monitoring the issue, we will look into it, but there is zero implementation, zero deployment. In 24-25, the Ministry of Coal spent SCSP funds on schemes like conversion and safety in coal mines. That's good. That's really good to hear. But did even 20% of that go to the benefit of Dalit contract workers and the families that have been displaced by the mines? Let's call it what it is. Dalits are invisible by design. This is not a question, this is a fight for economic justice. The demand is simple. Spend at least 20% of the ministry's budget on Dalit progress. Don't hide behind averages. Show us district-wise what is the SCSP utilization of fund. Declare a special social audit for PSU heavy regions like Peddapalli, Ramagundam, Singrauli, Korba and other areas. Publish impact metrics in schools that have been built, jobs that have been created, lives that have been saved and the development activities and skill development that has happened in the Dalit communities. Because every missing rupee means a broken promise. This isn't charity. This is our right. Jai Bhim, Jai Hind.